Hello everyone, welcome to the market outlook for the week. Gaurang Shah here from Geojit Financial Services, and as we begin the week this Monday morning, back to the markets, choppiness and volatility like we've seen last week, but some stability from lower levels. We've seen a recovery come through. Expect this choppiness and volatility to continue throughout the week, but buying at lower levels cannot be ruled out. Before I go any further, let me give you certain levels on Sensex, Nifty, Bank Nifty, Rupee Dollar, and of course crude oil. So Sensex is absolutely flat, down about 8 points. 72,640 is the level on Sensex. Nifty is down 6 points. 22,015 is the level on Nifty Spot. Bank Nifty down about 130 odd points. 46,470 is the level on Bank Nifty or Nifty Bank. Rupee dollar, a little bit of weakness in the rupee of 0.01 paise, and the level is 82.90 rupees to a dollar. On the crude oil front, that's where we have a little bit of concern in terms of the uptick. Crude oil, both Brent and NYMEX are up this Monday morning. Brent is at about $85.64 to a barrel, and NYMEX is at about $81.41 to a barrel. Expect a little bit of bump up in the crude oil prices, and the reason being the unfortunate attack on the Red Sea, high seas, both from the Houthi rebels as well as Somali pirates, could create a little bit of uncertainty in terms of the passage, transportation, supply, global supply pipeline. It could lead to a little bit of more upside as far as crude oil prices are concerned. On the rupee dollar equation, well, I think we mentioned last week that after seeing a significant strength from 83 levels, the rupee gained strength to the levels of 82.60. And last week we mentioned that after seeing this strength, we should expect rupee to weaken a little bit, maybe taking it closer to 83. 82.90 is the level. Maybe we might go towards 83 also. Cannot be ruled out. So that's the view on the rupee dollar and of course on the crude oil front. Coming to the market, friends. Well, yesterday we had the announcement come through as far as the poll dates are concerned, general election. Starting from 19th going up to 1st of June, and 4th of June is the date when we'll come to know the outcome of the election. Choppiness, volatility will be there throughout. This is second longest election phase in the history of independent India. So as longer the duration, longer is going to be the volatility in the market. And of course on 4th of June we'll finally come to know what the voters have voted for. But till then, expect choppiness and volatility, and give you certain levels on the market. Nifty Spot 21,850 to 21,950 is the lower level where you might see Nifty heading towards in case if the selling pressure is elevated. 22,100, 22,200 is the level on the higher side where you might see top heavy feeling. So that's going to be the broad range, and the reason for this broad range is of course the elevated level. And not to forget, we are at an elevated level, near all-time high in an election year. So you can very well imagine the choppiness and volatility that will be witnessed. Data points from US, Japan and from Europe will be out this week. Markets will react accordingly. Nothing significant in terms of reaction as far as our markets are concerned, but just that it is an important factor. Hence, I'm mentioning this. In terms of other news flows, I think stock specific is what one will have to be extremely careful about. And not to forget, from next month, second week, we will have the curtain raiser for the fourth quarter earnings, and of course the last quarter of this financial year. There can be a little bit of better shade and color, sectorally speaking, and depending upon the companies. But till that time, I think what we will see is choppiness and volatility. So be prepared. And once again, if you are like we advised, last time, given that we are at an all-time high, given the fact that we are approaching election, choppiness and volatility will be more compared to what we've seen. And in that situation, in case if you have low risk appetite, if you are in money, try to take money off the table, sit on the sideline, get clarity, get election done and dusted, get clarity on the result of that election, and let the government be formed and then come to the market. Maybe there might be a case where you might be able to invest at a higher level depending upon what the outcome is, 5-10% higher, God knows what the outcome is, but that is a possibility. But at least you will have clarity. And in case if you don't have to worry if you have an elevated risk appetite, then I think this choppiness and volatility will throw up many opportunities in terms of investing in your preferred stocks that you have shortlisted. Humble request is not to just run into it. Be disciplined. Discipline means phased out, buy, invest some at current levels, and then on dips you can continue to add to it. Taking that investment thing forward, as always, we give you 2 investment ideas every week, Monday, when we interact and give you an outlook as far as the market is concerned. 2 investment ideas. One is JSPL, Jindal Steel and Power Limited. There were concerns on the balance sheet as far as debt was concerned, but now things have improved to a great extent, and that light has made the balance sheet even much healthier. The first investment idea from a long-term point of view on the fundamental side is JSPL. The second one is friends from the FMCG agri-food related LT Foods. This is a company which is concentrated into rice domestically and exports. Has other agri commodity also under its umbrella, but rice being its front commodity. And given the outlook and the focus of the government, our sense is that all these companies which are associated with agri-related, food-related, domestic consumption, exports as far as global market is concerned, will have an opportunity to grow going forward from here on. So 2 investment ideas. First one is from the metal universe, JSPL, Jindal Steel and Power Limited. Earlier it was known as, now it is known as JSPL. And the second is from the FMCG food agri-related LT Foods Limited. Mind you friends, both these are long-term investment idea on the fundamental side. This is not short-term, this is not medium-term. It is very necessary to have 12, 16, 18 months plus kind of time horizon in case if you decide to invest in these 2 companies. And of course, as always, staggered investment. Invest currently at some part at this level, and as and when you get correction, you can add to those investments. Thank you very much for your patience hearing, and I'll see you again next week. Till then, please you take care of yourself. Bye-bye.